Hey, Todd.
Hello, Ryan.
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing.
Oh, wait. It's your daily scrum. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
That's what's happening today.
Oh, it's like an old man Ryan moment. It's like, wait, why am I here? Who are you people?
We're live on video.
All right. Today's episode of Your Daily Scrum brought to you by Scrum. No sponsors.
No.
All right. Who creates the sprint goal?
Great
that
question.
Was a question. It came up in a coaching conversation the other day, Todd. It was one of those where I'm like, wait a minute, Nope, we haven't done this yet. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of sprint goal discussions, but not about who creates it. So, Todd, in your experience, who's actually the one that says this is what the sprint goal shall be?
Yeah, the Scrum Team. So I've heard a lot of people with this kind of preconceived thing where a product owner shows up with a sprint goal. That seems a little bit dictatorial to me, right? Yeah. I feel like the product owner should have a well-ordered product backlog walking into this thing. They should sprint planning, right? Sprint planning, we should say, is where the sprint goal is created. And so if I come in and say, here's your sprint goal, it might not even be possible. So they could have a sprint goal or something in mind, but it's usually, to me, it's something that emerges during sprint planning. It might be obvious from the beginning. It might not be obvious till the end. It's something that happens during this conversation, negotiation between the Scrum team and sprint planning. Did I say anything there that you were like, I don't know?
No, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm not sure I have much to add this time. I mean, it's because I agree. It's going to be the Scrum team is the one. They're the ones who are going to set that goal. They're going to do it collaboratively, right? So I do want to point out, it's okay if the product owner shows up with an idea. Mm-hmm. It's okay if the dev team, not the dev team, the developers show up with an idea. So it's totally fine if people have ideas, but we're going to collaboratively set that sprint goal, and the entire Scrum team commits to it.
What do you think happens if just to turn this in and take a little bit deeper? Let's suppose, Ryan. Let's suppose I'm a product owner.
Yep.
And I come in, and I said, here's your sprint goal. I'm out. What do you think happens if a product owner would do that?
There's probably some messaging happening that's negative about the product owner in some hidden subversive way. There might be some hand gestures behind the product owner's back. There might be some bad stuff's happening, right? There's some definite hurt feelings. There's some disconnects. There's some upset people. And so we want to avoid that. I think the more collaborative, who likes being told what to do? Yeah. You know, I think Esther Derby she's a genius in this area, especially when it comes to change management and helping people with mindsets. And she's got this, I'm going to butcher her quote, and I'm sorry, Esther, in advance, but I love the work you've done here. And you've got a quote that goes along the lines of, people don't resist change, they resist the coercion behind the change. And so I think it kind of applies here too, where a product owner shows up and throws a sprint goal in the face of the developers. That's coercion. Yeah. And they're going to resist that just naturally. And I don't find that to be a successful long-term pattern.
Yeah, I think you're right. And like the behavioral aspects of it. But are we like fumbling with language today?
I don't remember.
Yeah, blah, blah. The behavior. And that's why I kind of asked to drive that, because I'm sure there's some people that may be listening, because I feel like that's something that's happening quite a bit out there, in the wild. That's what I've heard a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, but like you said, it's totally okay to come up with some ideas and say, what if as a product, what if you walk in and say, hey, I was thinking, you're a product owner, I walk in, I'm thinking this might be a good sprint goal for us. What do you all think?
Perfect.
Right. Perfect. Or the developers show up. Hey, product owner, great order of the product backlog. It makes sense that this might be a sprint. That's great. Awesome. Right. Let's have a conversation about it. The entire thing behind sprint planning is to have conversations about what is possible. So.
Yeah, I like it, Todd. I think that's a wrap on this one. Want to make sure everyone out there, they know that there's some social media stuff going on, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Although Todd and I are really not the Instagram influencer types, so you may not see as much out there. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We know that about half of you watching right now are not subscribed. What is up with that? Hit that like and subscribe. Check out the extra videos below. We think those will help you as well. I'll tell you what, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your comments. Let us know your questions below. We really appreciate it. And tell you what, we'll see you all tomorrow.